Hey guys!
Alright guys, we're here today to check out the video that finished in first place on the Patreon poll of the week. Crypta with From the Ashes is that video. Now, since this video came out, we had a lot of people asking us on the comment section, when are you guys going to check out this video? When you guys are going to check out this song? We were kind of waiting to see where the Patreon poll of the week was going to go. Having said that, I had zero, I'm going to say 1% doubt that this video was going to win. I just think that a lot of people wanted us to check this band. I wanted us to check out this band because I'm really excited about the fact that some of the girls that left Nervosa and Sonia that left Burning Witches, they formed the band together. I mean, that's a lot of talent. That's a lot of experience. I'm excited to check them out. I'm excited to see what they have to offer. They have their debut album coming out on Napalm Records. So there's a lot of reasons for us to check out this video and check out this song. Obviously, the fact that it won puts it a little bit ahead. I think we were going to check it out anyways.
Yeah, but I guess the reason of it winning gets us to check it out even faster.
Yeah, it pushes a little bit ahead of some of their videos, some of their songs that perhaps we're going to have to wait a little bit longer just because there's a lot of things to check. I mean, you can only do so much. All right, Crypta From the Ashes. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. What do you think? I'm gonna let you go first on this one.
I gotta say, a little disappointed because the video is long, and I was getting more and more into it as we were going along. So I was looking at the time. I'm like, we still got a couple more minutes of me enjoying myself, and then they just kind of.
I'm just clicking right now just to see to make sure that there is anything. It's not like one of those superhero movies that after the credits roll, there's like a cliffhanger scene from the upcoming one. So I just clicked to make sure that's not the case.
In my opinion, that was disappointing. Is this kind of quidus interruptus? I mean,
you thought it was gonna go for 7.5 minutes?
Exactly. I thought it was gonna give me that full time, and I was enjoying myself throughout the song. And then I saw the time. I'm like, I still got some, more time in it to enjoy, and then it kind of just stopped there.
I felt that to go in towards what you're saying. When I saw the original time of the video as 7.5 minutes, I was like, I don't know how are they going to make a song that's 7.5. I kind of think I know what the sound is going to be, and I'm like, wow, they're really going to have to extend this song in order to meet that. But then I thought, okay, maybe the video has a story. Like, and there's some, the story is what prolongs it's not necessarily the song that prolongs the video, is the story.
I would have been also,
but it was neither one or the other. Yeah. It's just a huge amount of credits rolling.
I would have been fine with that, like a minute or two at the start.
At the beginning,
kind of showing you what the story, and then at the end too, but having the song
in the middle.
Yeah, I would have been fine with that too.
There's like 3 minutes of credits though. I just kind of clicked forward 3 minutes.
But the song is itself. I was enjoying myself throughout this whole ride.
Oh, the song is incredible. I mean, this is going to be a talented group based on the people that are in it. I mean, they have tons of experience. They know exactly what they want. And I felt like the reason why they formed this band is because the bands that they were in were not giving them what they wanted musically. I feel like they kind of exhausted their paths with those bands. And they were not feeling perhaps fulfilled as far as their creativity is concerned. And where they wanted to go with their sound, those bands couldn't take them there for different reasons. I think both cases for completely different reasons.
Especially the Burning Witches one, going from Burning Witches to this.
Yeah, the two bands that play completely different sound. I just feel like it's more a case of you as a musician reaching a point in the band that you're in that you feel like you just can't go any further because creatively you just don't have the right outlet for where you currently are. Maybe you were in that place 3 years ago, 4 years ago, whatever the case might be, you were there. But as you progress musically, as you progress as a musician, you've changed and you want to do new things. You want to try different things, different sounds.
That's why a lot of band members have like solo projects where they can do their own thing, but still say.
Yeah, they still have their own band. And in this case, they decided to leave those bands behind and just create something, focus on something. Because that way you can put all your eggs, all your energy into one thing and ensure the success of that one thing that you're starting. I think the side project stuff works if you're always going to look at it as a side project. The moment you start to look at your side project as your main project, then the band that you're in is no longer your main band, then that becomes your main band. And I kind of think that's exactly the approach that they took, is like, okay, we're not going to get what we want where we are. We got to go somewhere else, but this is not going to be a side project. This is going to be our band. So the only way we can focus 100% of our energy in that band is to leave everything we're doing and just concentrate everything on that. That way we can ensure the success of this new band. I feel that's exactly where they took them. Now, the vocals on this track, I feel her voice fits better with this style, with this sound, with this approach, with this driven sound, better than it did with Nervosa. And it's not to say that I didn't like her when she was at Nervosa, but I think this sound fits her voice better, in my opinion, my humble opinion. Like I said, I'm not saying I didn't like the albums that she released with Nervosa, and I'm not saying that I didn't like the vocals there. I just feel that
this suits her.
Yeah, I think it,
the whole style,
for her tone and her style and her delivery,
like raspy screaming, it's perfect.
It's perfect. I just feel like it fits perfectly in the sound. Like, it's just perfect. A couple of things I want to mention. I want to mention the drums. I love the drum playing on this track. I love the drum playing in terms of what it gives to the song. When you're listening to the track, the drums feel full, like they have a lot of power, they have a lot of strength. But I also enjoyed watching her play the drums. Like, she's a solid drummer. And to see the strength and the style that she was putting into her playing in the video, it worked really well because it kind of became the representation of what I was listening to sound-wise. I feel that way. I don't know if you agree with as far as the drums go.
For me, when it comes to not the drums but the guitars, I really really enjoyed the sound and being able to see them playing the guitars and doing that, because the sound was so evil and so fast, and it matched up with the vocals and everything.
And the video had a very ominous, evil vibe to it.
Yeah, so just all fit together really well.
I love that driven
sound, the penetrating sound.
That penetrating sound that just feels like evil incarnated as far as the guitar sound is concerned. And it never stops. It's somehow it always finds a way of going deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. The more you listen to it, it's the deeper you're getting into it. That sound is always pushing in, finding any little nook and cranny, going all the way in there and just really digging deep, if you will. I love the sound. I love the riff. I love the sound. I felt like the drums,
even after the chorus riff.
Yeah, but I felt like the drums, because the sound is very penetrating, but at the same time, because it's so driven, it doesn't feel full. Like, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. It feels very, very thin. It cuts like a knife, right? But I felt like the drums were giving the song the substance that the track needed in order for the song not to become too light.
Yeah,
so it gave the song some substance.
It gave it enough. It wasn't.
They weren't super heavy.
They weren't super heavy. It just gave it enough, like, to bring it down a bit.
And allowed the guitars to kind of go in different directions.
Yeah.
The vocals also help because her range sometimes brings the song down, because when she comes with a deeper voice, it brings the song down. And sometimes her voice matches the drive that the guitars have, and it lifts up a little bit.
Yeah,
and it
with
becomes
the
penetrating.
ones.
Yeah, it becomes as penetrating as the guitars are. So I love that dynamic that you're getting constantly up and down, up and down.
But in my opinion, compared like the lower vocals and the screaming one are my favorite.
It just feels really, I don't know, like
needed.
Yeah, but I felt like the dynamic between the two, because overall musically the song felt very linear. Like, I didn't feel like this is a song that outside, for example, of the solos, where the song kind of goes into a slight different orbit before coming back again. Overall, the song is very linear. Like, I don't feel like this is a super dynamic song that ups and downs musically, ups and downs. Vocally, yes, because it kind of needed that. Otherwise, the song would start to sound like you're listening to the same thing on loop. But vocally, it kind of gave you those ebbs and flows, like with the screams, with more of the grunts and then the scream. But every time she changed, it felt like it was always at the right time, at the right place, in order to really ignite the track and to kind of bring you in. But the overall sound of this song is pure evil.
Yeah.
I just have that vibe. It just gives you chills when you listen to that song. And then her voice enhances that, you know. It's incredible. All right, guys, this is it from Crypta, From the Ashes. They have a new album, debut album, coming out with Napalm Records, so keep your eyes and ears out for that. I don't know the dates, but I'm sure it's around the corner. I think it's in May that it comes out, if I'm not mistaken. So check out their socials. They'll have all the details on the pre-ordering and all of that stuff. In the meantime, let us know your thoughts on this new band, on this makeup, and what do you think about the sound and the vocals? Like, do you guys agree? Does it fit better? In my opinion, I feel like it fits better this style than it did when she was with Nervosa.
She's perfect for this.
Perfect. I mean, like, it just fits like hand in glove. Unless you're O.J. Simpson. All right, on that note, guys, come back tomorrow. We'll have more videos for you. See you guys.
See ya.